everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today we are going to see OTV configuration. So let's see how the OTV is configured. So here is the topology. N7K1 is on the site 1 and N7K2 is on a site 2, and we have a layer 3 connectivity between them. You can treat it as a point-to-point interface or internet or anything. The OTV requirement is that we have to only provide a layer 3 connectivity between these two sites so that their devices are reachable to each other, and then we have access switches, and below that we will have our host and other stuff connected. So in this scenario we will configure VLAN 10 both sides. That has to be extended across the OTV. So all the VLAN 10 information, MAC reachability information from site 1 to site 2 will be shared. So let's see how we can configure the OTV. So I have a two Nexus 17K1 and 17K2. So in the first step, what I will do, I will have to enable the graceful license, grace period. Once it is done, then I will configure OTV feature. OTV. Let's wait for some time. And then feature PIM, and then feature interface VLAN. Now once the OTV PIM everything feature has been enabled. So what we will do, we will configure VLAN 10 that has to be extended, and we will also configuring the STP that will be unique all across between site 1 and site 2, because we have already seen that OTP STP isolation is done, and the BPDUs got filtered between site 1 and site 2. So here we will configure spanning tree VLAN 10 priority 4096, right? So I will make it N7K1 as a root. VLAN 999, that will be my site VLAN. Okay, and OTV site VLAN 999, it has to be, you can use 999 to each of the sites. These are not shared. Now we will configure the OTV overlay which we have discussed, OTV overlay 1. In this we will put the associate the join interface. So our join interface is ETH 2x1. So OTV join interface ETH 2x1. Then we will configure the control multicast address, and for control plane data population, and data group for data multicast data traffic. So OTV control group, let's see, we'll configure the ASM. So 1.1 OTV data group. It will be SSM. So 232.1.1.0/24. Okay. Now whatever the VLAN that we have to extend. So OTV extend VLAN 10, and then no shut. Now we have to configure the ETH 2x1. So interface ETH 2x1, no switch port, IP address 192.168.1.1/24, no shut. Okay, and then IP PIM, IP IGMP version 3, that I have to configure it. No shut, and then the interface ETH 2x2, switch port, mode trunk, no shut, connecting towards down. Now the same thing we have to configure on the site 2. Okay, so here I will configure the grace period, license grace period, and then feature PIM, feature OTV. Okay, feature interface VLAN, and then VLAN 10, right? Spanning tree, VLAN 10, oops, VLAN 10, priority 4096, okay, and then exit VLAN 999, okay, oops. VLAN 999, name, site VLAN, OTV site VLAN 999, okay, and then sit interface overlay 1, OTV join interface ETH 2x1. Again, in this site also it is 2x1. OTV control group 224.1.1.1. OTV data group 232.1.1.0/24. Okay. OTV extend VLAN 10, no shut. Okay, and then we will configure the join interface. Interface ETH 2x1, IP, no switch port, IP address 192.168.1.2, P4, IP IGMP version 3, no shut. Interface ETH 2x2, switch port, mode trunk, no shut. Now for the rest of the configuration that is on the 5K1 and 5K2, it's normal. You have to configure the VLAN, you have to put the access port, and then connect a device, and right. So only thing our intent is to create the OTV, and you should know that how the OTV is configured, and you should see how the OTV tunnel is created. So let's see. So OTV. So here we can say that OTV name is overlay 1, state is up, right? Extended VLAN is 10. My control group, this is for data group, this is for join interface. These are all configured under OTV interface, and VLAN 999. So same here. So OTV, the same thing, you can see that everything is up. Now you can see the mRoute table for your data, control traffic. So IP mRoute. So you can see that for the 224.1.1.1, right? So this is your what? This is your control multicast group. Here you can see that your outgoing interface is ETH 2x1. So everything that is an interface, incoming interface is also ETH 2x1, because from this interface only your control packet will be sent and received. So likewise here also. So IPM route, right? Now you can see the whether your OTV IS adjacency has been formed or not. So OTV IS adjacency. So here you can see that adjacency is formed. System IGN 7K1. This is their information. State is up. Hold time is 20 seconds on overlay 1. So on the interface overlay 1, your ISIS adjacency has been received. Is formed. So here also. So OTV IS adjacency, right? So let's suppose if you have any host connected to either site 1 or site 2, so how you can see the database? So OTV IS database detail. So with this you can check what are all MAC addresses that they have learned, and that they have shared it. Okay, so this is how your OTV is configured. So thank you for watching OTV configuration lab. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.